There can't be no light if darkness don't exist. He never left my side. He showed me the
Hi everybody, it's me, Nina, and I have a brand new dish that I've never fixed before. And because of that, I thought I would go ahead and share it with you guys. It's called taco chicken. So what you're going to need is 2 bags of taco rice, 1 pound of rotisserie chicken, and I am still using the chicken breast that Steve and I canned. I'm no longer going to be canning anymore, just using up what we have, and I really am missing it already. But there's times in life you got to give things up when your health, stands in the way. So we will use what we have, and then I guess we'll be fixing chicken normally after that. Then you're going to need 2 10-ounce cans of, it says the Rotel diced tomatoes with green chilies, but it doesn't have to be the Rotel brand. Steve got original because he went to the store for me, and I hope it's not real hot, because they did have, that I seen online, the mild, but that's okay. We'll make do with that. And then they also have hot, so get whatever you guys prefer. And then you're going to need 1 can of black beans. You're going to drain those. And then you need 2, it said, well, this is what it calls for, 2 10.5-ounce cans of chicken broth. But we already had the chicken broth from Sam's Club, and it's 32 ounces. And you want to, just have enough to cover up all the rice so that it cooks really well. So you're going to bake this on 350 for about 40 minutes or so. Top with cheese, and we got the Mexican 4 cheese blend. So we'll top it with that, put it back in the oven for about 10 minutes, and take it out. You can also use whatever toppings, like if you want chopped onions or spring onions. You can have sour cream. There's just a lot of things that you can add to the top of this if you prefer. But Steve went ahead and got some scoop Fritos, and he's going to try and scoop some out and eat it like that. So let's get started. This seems so easy, and I love one-pot meals. So in a 9x13, it says just to go ahead and toss the rice. I honestly don't know if I've ever eaten, well, I guess you can call, some of them call it Spanish rice, and this package is, say, taco rice, and that's what the recipe called for. But I don't think I've ever eaten it. I'll chop up some of those seasonings. Okay, so then on top of this, we're going to add our chicken. I'm going to go ahead and just leave that good chicken broth in there. And I'm going to chop up that chicken just a little bit extra, since Steve's wanting to use chips, and I probably will too. And that way it will be more like a bite size or shredded. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's cooler today here, and I'm thankful for that. just pour over the Rotel, diced tomatoes, and green chilies. And that's 2 cans. I think we have to mix all that up, so I'll leave that like that for right now. And now the rinsed and drained black beans. All right, it says to mix this up. Smells really good already. Okay, now we're going to add the chicken broth. And I won't need quite as much as they say because where I use the broth that was in the chicken. But it does say to make sure that the rice is covered. So I'm going to say that's probably going to be good enough. There's still a little bit left in the box here. All right, let's stick this in the oven. Like I said, at 350 for about 40 minutes, and I'll see you when it's done. Oh, it looks good. All right, we are going to add the cheese and stick that back in the oven for 10 minutes. Oh, that really looks good. I hope that it's yummy. I'm going to go ahead and probably use all that. That was a, let's see if you can, an 8-ounce bag. Okay, let's put it back in the oven. And there we go. One thing I will tell you guys is that it has a lot of extra juice in it, and from that broth. Even though the recipe said to make sure that it was all covered, and you know, the rice and all that, with cooking it for 40 minutes, it didn't have time to probably absorb all of the juice. But so I drained out a spoon, but the rice and everything is completely done. But I guess if you're gonna have that much broth, you're gonna have to bake that for probably an hour, you know, to make sure that it all evaporates away. Let me show you the dish and see what I mean there. All of this here, which is okay. I'm sure it still tastes good. But yeah, I think that you can either bake it longer or don't put as much in. That'd probably be the best thing. All right, let's have Steve try this.
You ready?
Ready.
It's good. It tastes like Mexican food, and it tastes like something I've had before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I can't think of what it is, but Mexican, you know, some kind of Mexican food.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's good. It might be tad spicy for you, but I like it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was hoping you got the mild, but that's okay, honey. I'll eat a little bit. It probably helps having those chips. I didn't put no chips on my plate, but I might have to if it helps get that.
Yeah, the chips will help cut that.
And
but yeah, it's really good.
What would have really helped too is
Sour cream.
yes.
Yeah, we both decided
Yeah.
that.
Next time we'll know.
Yeah.
All right. Want to tell everybody thanks for watching? And
Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good evening.
all right. Bye-bye.
I remember the days
those years ago that never fade away. And I remember your face when you hit the ground. I can recall the time and place.